Hey up YouTube, welcome back and welcome into part 4 of our beginner's guide, and today we're going to be covering the basic guide to ghost abilities and traits. A lot of the ghosts have little bits that point towards what they actually are. Today we're going to be covering those. It is quite basic, it's just showing the ideas behind them and some of the actual traits that they have as well. Today we'll be covering the Spirit, the Wraith, the Phantom, the Poltergeist, which incidentally is one of my favourites, the Banshee and the Jinn. We will be having 3 more episodes of this afterwards, which covers the rest of the ghosts. We'll be doing them in chunks of 6, so there's not a great overload of information for you to try and take in. If you have any comments, please drop them down below the video. It would be great to hear how you're getting on with the series if you've watched it. Also, if you manage to get any ghosts using, for instance, no evidence based on what we're going to cover in this, then please let us know. It'll be great to find out how people are getting on. Also, if you've liked it, if you've watched it, please drop a like. That would be amazing. Both the likes and the comments help with that mythical YouTube algorithm. If you could also drop a subscription on the channel, it is free, of course, and does help us get towards 1,000, which is where we're heading right now. But without further ado, we're going to jump in. We're going to show you some of the ghost abilities and traits. Enjoy. Okay, so we've got the ghost room already. Don't forget about 5 degrees for that normally. 5 degrees or less. Generally then go looking for the bone as well. Go and get some of our equipment. Smudging the ghost sometimes gives a level 5 on the EMF, which we have just got. That is even better. We're on our way to getting the 3 evidence. Oh, hang on. Is that ghost writing as well? It is. Okay, we're speed running this one. Ghostwriting is the second one. Spirit box sometimes can take a little while. How old are you? You old? Nice. Perfect. That didn't take too long at all. So we've got the 3 evidence. We know it is a spirit for sure. Okay, so there's the crucifix going up. One thing, if you smudge a room with a crucifix with a spirit, it will take 3 minutes, 180 seconds for it to try and hunt again.
A few moments later.
The demon is 60 seconds, but all other ghosts, all other 22 ghosts are 90 seconds. There we go. Spirit is hunting again after 3 minutes. It's a great way to be able to tell if you are dealing with a spirit. Okay, I'm going to take refuge behind this van for a little bit. Once the hunt's ended, we'll make our yikes way out again. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Don't forget that heartbeat sound as well. The closer you are, the louder it is. The more sanity gets drained as well. So something to think about. So there we have it. We've got 180 second smudge for the spirit. That's its trait or tell. It's not really an ability. And the 3 evidence as well. Okay, Wraith. Same room as before. That's level 5. Okay, we're off to a good start. Level 5. Dots. That was a clear dots as well. It also crawled over the salt, if you notice. Wraiths don't walk in salt. Where are you?
Elderly individual. Elderly
Spirit box as well. Nice. So we know it's a Wraith now. We just like to prove it. This is the little tell that the Wraith is unable to walk in salt. Stick a motion sensor down across it. You can see there it hasn't walked in it. One of the other abilities as well is the Wraith's teleport. So if you're in a random room away from the ghost and you end up with a 2 or a 5 on your EMF, that can indicate that it is a Wraith. Don't forget though, obviously if there other ghosts are wandering around doing events, that can show up as well, but out of nowhere a 2 and a 5 probably is a Wraith.
Welcome back. There's some jobs.
Phantom time. Same room again. Dot straight away. That was another good one actually. Sometimes the dots really do show up nice and clearly. So one of the things about a phantom is that if you take a photo of it when it's doing an event or when it's in the dots, it will disappear. The photo will be a 3-star ghost photo. However, the ghost will not be in the photo. That is a no evidence way of seeing. So, well, not with the dots, obviously, if you've got no evidence. But it is if it's eventing and you take a photo. One thing to be spirit box as well. Perfect. One thing to be a little aware of though, if the event ends as you're taking a photo, it might look like it's disappeared. Just check your journal. The photos should say 3-star ghost, but the ghost is not in the photo. That is phantom all over. UV now as well. Sol, always a great way to test for UV. Don't forget, feet don't always show up. Footprints don't always show up. So it is always definitely good to check doors as well if they're moving those. Bit more difficult in a room with no doors, but if it's wandering, you're on a winner. The last ability or tell of a phantom is that you can barely see them when they hunt. The off period is much greater than the on period. It can be a great way to tell a phantom, but it's quite difficult to track it. So something to be aware of, always have a smudgy if it does start to hunt, especially if you're trying to kite it round a worktop, benches, sofas. You can easily lose track of them. But there we go, phantom disappears with the photo. Long off period as well when it's hunting. Dot, spirit box and UV. There we go, phantom is done. Okay, same room again. Poltergeists do happen to be one of my favourites. I do like it. You can sometimes tell if you walk into a room and there's stuff literally everywhere. It is an indication that it could be a poltergeist. Obviously, other ghosts do chuck things around as well. But it is worth building a pile, just in case. Not only is it a surefire way to tell it's a polty, but it's good fun as well watching it. It really is good fun. Okay, there we go. We've got UV. Always worth checking doors over the footprints as well. Footprints don't always show up. Polties can throw things miles as well. They can throw things a lot further than other ghosts. So again, it is something that could indicate that it is. We've got ghost writing now. Perfect UV and ghost writing.
taken away.
Now I've noticed recently, that was the spirit box, I've noticed recently that the, there we go, bolty pile explosion. Now if you're quick, you can get round and get some of the photos for these. They will give 3-star interactions. It's good if you're going for the perfect investigation. The Poltergeist also, when they're hunting, will throw things a lot more than other ghosts. They will throw things every half second. So if you are in an area with loads of items, it can again indicate that it is a Polty throwing a lot of things while it's hunting. There we go, Polty confirmed.
Prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, different room now. We're in the front room. Orbs straight away as we walk in as well. Banshees are a good one. Set down a bit of dots. Obviously, we don't have any clue what these ghosts are. We just set up the same equipment all the time, bring it in from the van. Laying down salt for the UV just in case it does show up. The book down as well. Yeah, there we go. UV. Nice clear footprints as well. Wandering off. Taking a bit of a wander. Again, these are really good for the perfect investigation photos. Especially if there's multiple feet per walk. And there we go as well with the dots. Just saw them hidden behind the book. So Banshee is confirmed. There are a couple of abilities and tells with a Banshee. Some more dots. One of which is they roam towards you and don't leave any EMF. So you can always check your EMF. That was the Banshee scream as well, which can be heard through the parabolic mic. Completely separate to any other voices that you hear through the parabolic, and only the Banshee does have the scream. So we've got roaming with no EMF, and we have the Banshee scream as well.
Welcome back.
Okay, kitchen this time. Always get the crucifix down as soon as you can. Just gives you that little bit more time. Level 5. EMF 5. Jinns can be quite an active ghost as well. They do like to turn lights on a lot. UV as well. Sometimes, if you haven't already got it, you can potentially rule out Goryo with that. The footprints leading away out of the room. Goryos rarely leave their room. They never move rooms, but they don't often roam as well. And we've got freezing temperatures confirming a Jinn. Okay, one of the traits or abilities with the Jinn as well is if you're near them when they event or try and hunt, it will leave a EMF 2 or 5 at the breaker. Now, it's a little bit more difficult to check if you're solo, but if you do have somebody else in the game with you, they can stand by it with the breaker. Or with the tier 2, you can actually hear it a lot more clearly as well. You can hear the level 5 scream from a couple of rooms away, so it's again, it's slightly easier to tell. But you do need to be near the ghost when it events or tries to hunt for that to happen. Couple of tells for the Jinn.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, so that is pretty much it for part 4. We've covered the Spirit, the Wraith, the Phantom, the Polty, the Banshee, and the Jinn. Some great ghosts in there. Polty is just amazing if you can get a Polty Pile explosion. Let us know in the comments if you manage to get one. They don't always do it, but when they happen, they can be pretty damn spectacular. Thanks again for watching. If you've liked it, please drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. You will get the next one, which is Mare, Rev, Shade, Demon, Yuri, and Oni. Take it easy. Appreciate your time. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone. See you later. Goodbye.